Yeah, tell Ice to get off his ass, man.
Dude, listen. I've known the man for a little over 2 years. He doesn't take advice too much, but I gotta say, the one thing I have to say positive about Ice is, for his age, dude, I've had so many dead-end shitty jobs, and when I really remember how old he is and really think about his age, he's done so fucking much. He's accomplished, like, a lot. Just from streaming, yeah. I'm not gonna say streaming is, like, the hardest shit ever. Whatever. But for him to be in the position he's in now and the money he's earning now, for his age, like, dude, I was making, like, probably, like, a little bit over minimum wage when I was his age. So, like, I gotta give him some props, you know? People will hate, like, just because they're, like, kind of hating on Ice now and call me a yes man. I call Ice out on his bullshit all the time when I don't like what he's doing, you know? But I'm not gonna just constantly shit on him. I have to be realistic. He's done a lot for his fucking age. I just have to, my own life to compare it to when I was working at retail shops and making, like, fucking less than $10 an hour. He's done a lot.
Yeah, but tell him to stop acting like he's depressed, because Reddit's on his ass. He doesn't give a fuck about that shit. He's worth like $1 million now.
Well, you can't just tell someone to not be depressed because of the position they are in life. There are billionaires that are depressed, you know what I mean? I don't always think he handles every situation the best way, but he is a human being, and, like, I don't think people realize that just because you're not struggling for money and you have a nice place to live, that you just shouldn't be depressed. That's not realistic. There are plenty of people that have tons of money that are depressed. It's in your mind. It's mental. You don't just all of a sudden in your mind say, oh, I'm not worried about rent, I have a lot of money, snap, I'm not depressed anymore. That's just not how shit works, you know?
It helps, though, doesn't it?
It definitely helps with a lot of things. A lot of people's problems are surrounded by money and lack of money. A lot of people's struggle and, you know, stress is from money. So all that struggle and stress, he's not dealing with. It doesn't mean he's not dealing with other things and other things in his mind that are making him depressed, you know what I mean? But I do think a lot of the world's problems, a lot of individuals' problems, surrounded by money and worrying about rent. And I know from experience, I wasn't born with a silver spoon and instantly had money. I've done the whole surviving on ramen noodles. I've done the whole working minimum wage jobs. I've done all that, and I've known what what it's like to live paycheck to paycheck, and just that angst and, like, fuck, man, I worked so hard this month and finally I have just enough to pay rent and maybe like a tiny bit over, and even feeling relief from that. So I know what it's like, and the struggle is real with a lot of people. It doesn't mean people can't have other problems that give them depression, though.
Damn, that's real. You're going off tonight, Andy.
I mean, yo, I like to keep it real. I'm just speaking from the heart.